I'm a cancer survivor 5 times. My husband's like, she's the one, you know? And I really felt comfortable because she was Christian. He said I didn't want to do chemo, but 3 of the doctors said I had to because it was my 5th bout. And where it was in my breast cancer, they were afraid to travel. So, okay, I bit the bullet. But I felt more in control of what I was doing by following your guidelines, you know, and doing the proper nutrition and knowing different things I didn't know about plastics and storing things and all the things, chemicals that are in everything that's the cancer feeds off of. So
yeah.
That really woke me up. I called Nancy, you know, they're like, who is she, you know? Miracle worker.
Yeah. And you know, God works through miracles through all of us.
Right.
Yeah.
And my body does produce too much estrogen, so it feeds off of that. But I've learned through holistic healing how to prevent the estrogen things that I might have been eating or whatever that draws it. And I thought it was great that you did a saliva test and urine test. I mean, they don't normally do a urine test unless you have a UTI. The saliva test really gave a lot of results. It was very interesting. They're very informative and upbeat, and then to be able to take the notes, you know, print the notes out, which gave more information. Every week I enjoyed that because it kept me upbeat, you know. Where sometimes you go to the Weight Watchers, which I did, and your mind's wandering, and the first 20 minutes all about the woman and how she got started, you know. And you get depressed every time you look on the scale. This, you yo-yo, you know. With this, the recipes and all, you know, within the first month, I lost 15 pounds. I couldn't believe it. And then another 5 pounds. It's just that even having a nutritionist every week, I enjoyed that, you know. And when it went to 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, you know, Mister. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you're back. Because you
right
back too. So
yeah.
And it's one-on-one. It's not where you're embarrassed to talk or you don't want anybody to see, you know, what you're doing. And I thought it was great. And all these drugs were just filling the pharmacies. Detox, you know, it was a little trial, but it wasn't anything where I was starving. I was able to eat. My clothes, they were looser. And everybody knew, you know, oh, Sue, you lost weight. Wait, I don't take naps like I used to. You know, I'd be drained like by the afternoon. I'm like, I gotta lay down. Now I just keep going. Into the park now, you know. I push the little guy in the stroller and Freya, she runs beside. But I can keep up with her now, you know, because she's fast. And it's just good to get down on the floor and be able to get back up again. To me, it was definitely worth it because I felt like you and God gave me a wake-up call, like, okay, 5 strikes, you're out. This is it. Get with the program, do it. And also, it was affordable because I could do payments. And I really appreciate that because everybody struggles. But, you know, people have car payments, boat payments. The payment should be for your health, you know, to make sure that you're taking care of number one. And all my life, you know, I told you how my mom passed when I was 12. So taking care of my siblings and then my dad and my uncle, my in-laws. And it was never time for me. So to me and my husband, he said, no, it's worth it. It's your health, you know. So for me to be around a bit longer, yes, that money, you know, we don't even talk about it, you know. Yeah. That's what scares Len and I is the side effects to things. But the supplements that you gave us, you know, I know that they've been helping because I feel so much better. So that part is a big difference because doctors, they don't have the faintest idea. I don't think they're trained on learning about supplements. It's just they look in their book, okay, you're gonna take this pill, take that pill. You know, how many pills do you want to take? So that was a big difference to me. Because I never thought, you know, I'd find something that would help exactly what I have through a doctor. They, you know, it's just test after test. the ER. Well, they gave me another dose in a needle, and that night I was paralyzed. I couldn't move my legs, I couldn't walk, and Len was so upset. I told you not to take this chemo. And then the doctor said, you got too much. Oh, gee, thanks a lot, bud. You thought just gonna die, and made you feel bad. You don't have time to think. It's like you're just another number, and I don't like that. I never did with being treated. I had radiation all the other times, but you're just another number, because they, like you say, they got to get you in and get you out. With this program, you're one-on-one, and you can talk, you're relaxed, we joke around, they know my family. You tell me what the visit was about. Lydia will tell me everything, and then Jill will come on and say, your supplements will be there in a certain amount of time. I mean, who wouldn't want to be pampered like that? I like being pampered, I didn't have to deal with all that paperwork. You got to sign this, sign that, and send it in, and then we'll decide. And then they send you bills from 3 different doctors, all that. And that, to me, gives you more stress, because you're wondering, are they going to cover it? Or then you got to deal with, or you need authorization, and they make you do, they send you to 3 different places. Oh yeah, I already have. You recommended it to friends and family. And of course, it's the money thing. I said, you pay payments on a car, you could go wreck that just by going around the corner. I just appreciate all the help. You've got a great team, and they really made me happy and my husband, so kudos to all.